All right, it's 9/9. It's pre-market. I'm up early. I'm still jet lagged, so I can't sleep. And just thinking about the market, what is Tesla going to do today? If you haven't subscribed to the membership or joined, it's $3 a month. I'm just going to go ahead and mention this because eventually I think that I'll probably start doing some videos where be members only. $3 a month, $36 a year is nothing. If you think my videos are actually helping you out, then that would support the channel greatly. I don't make very much on ad revenue right now, so yeah, let's get into Tesla right now. So pre-market, we're at 215, and I'm just thinking about what are the likely possibilities from here, just on this wave. You can go back and watch the video from yesterday where I talk about the longer term, medium to longer term moves and where this can end up. But if we're at 214.81 pre-market, we finish at 210. We're up a decent amount on this bounce. There are three different possibilities from here. And I know that this gets kind of complicated sometimes, but you got to think about the structure of all this. So we have ABC, then we have ABC, and so we're getting a five-wave move potentially down here. So if it's a five-wave move, let's go ahead and highlight the first possibility. This bounce would be a fourth wave. And then we come down here. Remember, this gap is not filled at 202. 197 is some major support with the 20 on the weekly. So this is the first possibility on this bounce right here. We are bouncing for a fourth wave, and then we're going to see a fifth wave down. The second possibility for this bounce is that we're going to follow this structure down. So ABC, ABC, and then this would be the A wave, bounce. Back to the 0.5 fib is around 222, and then we come back down here to 197. Those are the first two possibilities, both bear flag possibilities. This one would bounce to about the 0.5 fib. Minimum 0.5 fib is at 222. This fourth wave would only bounce to probably right where we're at right now, 215.74. We're at 214 pre-market. And then the third possibility is that we already bottomed. If we already bottomed, then this would be a first wave up. We still expect a pullback, and then like that. Those are the three possibilities from here. So now let's zoom in here on the 5-minute and just take a look. What seems likely? Oh, actually on the hourly first. You can see here on the hourly, we never really got a fourth wave. So with that being said, I would lean towards one of these possibilities where we make a bear flag and make another low. I think it would be pretty quick, maybe into like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we would finally go up into the Fed meeting. So I'm not sure right now if this is the bounce or that's the bottom or not, but I would lean towards this being a bear flag, fourth wave, or start of a B wave. If it's a B wave, then it's WXY. And if it's a five-wave move, then it's ABC. And otherwise, we've already hit the minimum target if it already bottomed for the five-wave move to start. So all three of these have a bounce, what we're getting this morning. It's hard to tell on the small time frames exactly where we're at on the waves. So that's why I give three different possibilities to be aware of. You can take these three possibilities and arrange your portfolio in a way that you make money on both ways. And a lot of times that's not playing it short term, because a lot of people be playing like weekly options, that stuff like that. That's how you lose money overall. People want to make that look like it's the best possibility. You can make a ton of money, which you can. But for me personally, I play like at least a couple months out, because I want to be able to hedge both ways, and I want to be able to allow myself to let the move play out. I think short-term options are a little bit like gambling, unless you get down to like the 1 minute time frame and it's an obvious move, then I'll play short-term options in and out. So that's my little talk on options. These are the possibilities going into this week. I think it's highly likely that we come down here and fill the gap at 202. Let's go ahead and combine this with QQQ though. It's at 453. So this is the count on QQQ. I was expecting a fifth wave down. We're coming up though. So we're up here at 453, but this doesn't mean anything until we cross above 457.88. This is still potentially a fourth wave, and it actually, let's see if it looks, oh, it could be a first wave too. So I can't say for sure, but it could also just be ABC like that, and then we just head down here. And I would say this is the most likely scenario. We head down here to the 200 DMA. So let's go ahead and look at the moving averages. So this is not, necessarily a real bounce yet. I think we're probably going to have another wave down, and we're below the 20 and the 50. If it is a real bounce, we'll know when it invalidates this move above 458. And then we'll look at other possibilities of where this can bounce to. So as of right now, I'm leaning towards this being a fourth wave or the start of a B wave, but probably a fourth wave on Tesla, probably a fourth wave on QQQ. And you can see QQQ would have another 2 to 3% down to hit the 200 DMA right here, around 440 to 442. So 2 or 3% down on QQQ. Where would that send Tesla? Likely down to like 197 to 202. So, and also another thing too, this was 8 days, this was 8 days. We started this on the 5th, we're at 4 days. So this could last all the way, maybe just like to Wednesday. It'd be a little bit less than 8 days. But overall, that would make more sense than we bottomed today. So another thing I'm going to go over that I've been looking at, trying to get better with these option flows. Let's see here. So option flows. I'm seeing a lot of call buying on Tesla. Here at the bottom, there's 40 million for 240 call at 219.86. So that's for 1220. So I still have no doubt that we're going to see 245. But again, there's probably some more downside. This is the only one right now. But you also have this 190 put. And I went through all of these, and I figured out that they still have this put open up. It's still open. So they closed some out at the very end of the day right here, but they still have a bunch of premium that was above the ask or at the ask, which means they bought. So with that being said, I think that we're probably going to see a little bit more downside, but then we're going to see 245, like I've been saying from the technical analysis as well. So again, another Tesla video here. This is probably going to come back down. Last thing I'll look at is the moving averages. And moving averages, again, we have this would actually be pretty bullish. If it gets back above the 20 and finishes above that today, that's bullish. But really, it doesn't mean anything. We bounce above it, and we have to finish above this. If we bounce above it, we can still come back down. So if we finish today above 213.22, potentially that was the bottom. But if we just bounce here early in the day and then sell off, then obviously we're probably coming down here to the 200 DMA. That's it for now. Leave me a comment. like, subscribe, and think about supporting the channel with membership, $3 a month. And I'm going to start doing members only videos here probably within the next month or so. So that's it. Leave me a comment. Good luck trading today.